Many of you have been asking about how do I see the school calendar? It used to be on Edline and now, there's no way of seeing it and how do you do that? So what they have done is they have put the school calendar on the Sacred Heart website. And on the Sacred Heart website, let me go to it quickly right here for you. You can go to On/Off Campus and you can go to Calendar. And when you go to Calendar on here, you can see the school calendar. And then you can also make it so that you can see just the high school, for instance. If I wanted to get rid of all of them, I can get rid of all of these and view just the high school, which is kind of cool. You don't want to see what's going on in all the other things, but I want just the high school, get rid of elementary. And then it brings it to what's pretty much going on in just the high school, the home, the parents, and spiritual life. It would be nice if we could take just this calendar and merge it with yours, but currently I don't see the ability to do that. But what you can do is you can take the entire Sacred Heart calendar that's here and you can merge it with one of your Google calendars so you can toggle back and forth and see what's going on. Okay, so how do you do that? When you're here, if you go over, if you click on calendar, you see there's a little bar here that says calendar feeds. Hold on, let me move that over so you can see. If I go here, it says calendar feed. So you want to go to calendar feed. And when you're in calendar feed, here's the calendar feeds right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this link and copy it. Okay, I'm going to put this calendar into one of my Google calendars. So let me go back to my apps page. Now remember, I have my Google Calendar app here, but if you do not, you go to your Google Drive, and in the top bar here you have Calendar, so click on Calendar. So this is my calendar. Now, see, I have the picture in the background because I've been playing with it. Yours will be plain and blank, okay? And you'll see that there's my name, and anything that I write on my personal calendar is in the color purple, okay? Now, I can, I think, change that color any color I want by, just toggling on. I think there's settings there. See, I can choose my color. So let's say orange isn't going to show up very well, but let's say I have orange. Now, see? Anything that I write on my calendar is now that color. Since I'm used to seeing that purplish blue, I'm going to put it back to that. Okay? So, what you're going to do now, though, is you want to add that Sacred Heart calendar. As you can see, I have my calendars down here. And my calendars consist of my Tech Help calendar. But you can add calendars over here that are calendars for each and every class. Okay, and then other calendars I have right here, the Sacred Heart one. So if I click on this, all the Sacred Heart ones that are on the school website show up on my calendar. If I don't want to see them, click, they're gone. So let me show you how to add the Sacred Heart ones. We've already copied the URL. Okay, so now we're going to go to Settings, and we're going to go to Settings again, and you're going to be on this page. You're going to click on Calendars. You're going to go Browse Interesting Calendars. Click. And you're going to add by URL. Click. And you're going to, right here, paste in that link and say Add Calendar. And that's how you add the Sacred Heart website calendar to your Google Calendars as another calendar. Okay? Now, that's where you can also create a calendar, manage calendars, all of that. Now, I don't know how much you want to use your calendar, okay, but I personally love it, okay? And the interesting thing, like if I go to this date and I want to edit the event, okay, this is where you can change, the title, the time. You don't want all day, so unclick that. You can put in the time for something. Okay, this is how I'm keeping track of who I have to see. A video call. You can do that if you have Google Hangouts, but you can add an attachment. Okay, you can add a description, but you can add an attachment. For instance, if it's a calendar for homework for a class, you can go into everything that's in your Google Drive. See, my entire Google Drive is showing up, my drive. Or you can upload something. Upload means you're taking it from your computer, okay? So that can be helpful. If you want to create a homework calendar for a particular class, you can add reminders. You can change the colors, okay? You can add guests that can see it, okay? You don't want usually people that can modify the event, but you want to invite people, okay? So these are some options. A lot of people are making their calendars public, okay? Because therefore parents can also view it if you put it on a website or something. If you keep it private or by the default, which keeps you into the Sacred Heart domain, then I believe a lot of parents that don't have Sacred Heart addresses won't be able to see it. So I'm hoping this is helpful for you. Now you can have the school calendar at a click, and you can see what you have. Also, you can do a day, a week, a month. I love the agenda, so I can go like, for instance, I had my tech help calendar here, and I can like click on a day, and I can see my agenda of where I need to be at what time. Okay, so this is really helpful. Okay, it tells you, like this day I'm meeting with Chris Wilbur. On the second, I have tech treats. It will have your agenda for the day, so you can kind of see what you've done. That's helpful for me because I'm scheduling seeing different people. Okay, so just know that that is a fun aspect to use. And on settings, when you go to settings, sometimes when you look at your calendar, it will come up as only the week. So you can change all the settings. I like the month view. So you can, these are all the settings, okay, that you can do. Default view. See how I like the monthly view. I think they automatically do a weekly view or a daily view or agenda. You can pick which one so that when you click on your calendar, that's the first page you see when you click on it. I like looking at a calendar at a month, so I stay on that one. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Any questions, please talk to me. But this is how to work on calendars.